Imagine sitting down for like your board exams, or maybe it's the biggest workplace presentation of your year, and suddenly your brain just feels like it's wading through molasses.
Oh, yeah, that is the worst feeling.
Right. And you aren't tired, you aren't unprepared. It's just, well, this frustrating mental friction. You read the same paragraph 3 times and absolutely nothing sticks.
It's a completely, universal experience.
Yeah.
We usually just accept that brain fog or a slower processing speed as our permanent default setting.
Exactly. And that's really why today's deep dive is so relevant for everyone. We're looking at a structured online training program from the Wellness for Life Academy.
Right.
And it's specifically designed to tackle that exact mental friction we just talked about.
Yeah, the core premise here is pretty basic, but very powerful. Basically, your brain isn't fixed by genetics.
Okay, so we can actually change it.
Yes. But they go beyond just throwing around the word neuroplasticity.
Yeah.
They focus on how you actually create structural changes in the brain through targeted cognitive load.
Right. So it's less about treating your brain like a muscle you blindly flex at the gym and more like, I don't know, paving a dirt road.
I like that analogy.
Yeah. Like if you force your brain to use a specific neural pathway to solve a problem, say complex pattern recognition, the faster and smoother that road becomes.
Until it's essentially a superhighway. Yeah. That is the exact mechanism.
But I'd imagine the danger here is just, practicing the things you're already naturally good at.
Oh, for sure.
Because if I have great verbal memory but terrible spatial awareness, I need to know that before I start building roads, right? Otherwise, I'm just guessing.
Precisely. That is the danger. And that's why you don't just jump into random brain games. They start with a highly specific initial assessment.
Oh, to get a baseline.
Exactly. It costs 4,999 rupees, and it measures exactly where you stand across 22 different cognitive skills.
Wow, 22. So it's literally identifying the potholes first.
Yes, exactly. They apply cognitive load based on that specific baseline.
Okay, and what happens after the assessment?
From there, you move into a 3-month self-paced training module, which is priced at 6,999 rupees. And this actively forces your brain to adapt in those weaker areas.
Which makes complete sense, because these underlying skills like processing speed or auditory memory, they're so universal.
Oh, absolutely.
So this isn't just a hack for class 10 or 12 students cramming for boards.
No, not at all.
If you're an aging parent trying to maintain mental sharpness or like a professional trying to stay focused in endless meetings, the exact same structural mechanics apply.
And we really aren't talking about a niche experiment here either. This underlying technology has been rolled out to over 6.5 million users globally.
Wait, really? That's massive.
Yeah, and here in India, they've already trained over 17,000 families and professionals, maintaining a 4.8-star average rating.
That's seriously impressive.
It is. It's built on published research that corporate learning and development teams actually use for hiring and training.
Okay, but I do think we need to pause here for a second, because there's a very bold claim in the source material that we need to address.
Oh, yes, the improvement claim.
Right. The promotional material states that 99.9% of users show measurable improvement in 8 weeks.
Yeah, that's a big number.
It is. And look, measurable improvement in a cognitive skill is fantastic, but let's be absolutely clear with you listening, this is not a magic ticket.
It really isn't. We have to look at this with real educational humility.
Exactly.
Completing a 3-month module is not going to automatically guarantee you a promotion at work.
Yeah.
And it definitely won't magically secure perfect marks on your university entrance exams.
Right. It's not a substitute for actually sitting down and studying the subject matter.
Exactly. The data simply shows evidence of specific skill development within the context of their assessments.
Okay, so it just means you are getting faster or, more accurate at the targeted cognitive tasks you are actively practicing.
Yes, which honestly is a much healthier way to look at learning anyway.
Oh, totally. Instead of that frantic overnight cram session right before exam season, cognitive development is really about small, consistent, sustainable daily practice.
It's about building a routine that actually fits your life. And, if you're wondering if this particular program aligns with your personal or academic goals, they actually have real advisors available on WhatsApp.
Oh, that's incredibly convenient. We all practically live on WhatsApp anyway.
Right. It's a very natural, low-pressure way to get some guidance and just see if it makes sense for you.
I love that. So as you go about your day, I want to leave you with one final thought to mull over.
Okay, let's hear it.
Well, If our brains are constantly adapting to what we do every single day, building those neural superhighways we talked about, what accidental training are you already giving your mind without even realizing it?